What was your evaluation of Patrick Mahomes when he came out?
Oh,
What was it? I forget, in Philadelphia, that draft.
It was one I would like that's hiding under my bed.
Is that right?
Will not be, but not come out. Look, he was someone who I thought was a boomer bust player. Had the raw tools, but it was so just kind of unorthodox. I used the phrase, it was screens and scrambles with an elite arm, and it was going to require a lot of development and a lot of patience. So then that's through the whole process. Maybe a week or two before the draft, we brought Patrick Mahomes. He came into NFL Network, and we ended up getting him in the podcast studio with Bucky and myself.
Yeah.
And we sat up there, and Bucky and I just talked about this earlier today, but he came in there and I said, one of the things I love is when you get a chance to visit with these guys is, do you have recall? A lot of the great quarterbacks really have recall. And I asked him about a specific play against TCU, a touchdown in like the third quarter. He gave me the name of the play. He gave me the coverage that they got, and he gave me why he made the decision that he did. And then he left the room, and I looked at Bucky and I said, "Oh, I'm a little nervous. I could be off on this guy." And sure enough, he's had all that ability, went to the right place, the intelligence, the work ethic, all put together, and you have the greatest player we've ever seen.
What does that tell you, though? I mean, because again, this is what we're going to be talking about over the next several weeks and couple months. Certainly, when there's grease boards and say, "Get on the board and tell me your favorite play" and all that stuff. What? Because that's the essence here, is the desire to be great, the desire to have just one win not be enough. It's got to be two. And now we're going to be talking about three. They're talking three-peat openly. Like they want to come back and say, two is great, others have done it. Three, nobody's ever done. So what does that tell you, Daniel?
Well, first of all, he's, Steve Young used to use the line that the great quarterbacks have this ability to kind of say, "Over my dead body, are we going to lose this game?" In those moments, he has that. That's how he's wired 100%. But going back to the recall thing, what makes, the Tom Brady's and the Peyton Mannings and all these guys is they have this memory bank where everything they've seen gets logged. And then as the longer they play, there's nothing, there's not a look you're going to get that doesn't, bring back a memory of what is to come and what the defense is going to do and how you attack it and how you defeat it. So to have that memory bank, even at the college level, to remember specific plays and specific games, you can then translate that to the next level. You're like, oh man, when this guy gets 5 or 6 years into this league, he's going to have absorbed all of this information and none of it's going to have left him. And now you've got the rare ability as well as this memory bank with all the answers to the test. And it's pretty incredible.
Yeah. And then you could say this guy, when he's got his first 6 seasons as a starter, is going to have 4 Super Bowl appearances, 3 Super Bowl wins, 3 Super Bowl MVP awards, 2 NFL MVPs, 2-time passing leader, 6-time Pro Bowler, 6 AFC Championship games in a row, NFL record 5,614 total yards in a season.
Is that good?
Is that? Let me check. Hold on a minute. Can confirm. It is good.
Okay. Yeah.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.